Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, revamped of EOT crane inaugurated at Steel Melting Shop 2 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Independence Day celebrated with patriotic fervour in the senior citizen home Shaksham of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Dharani Dhar Nayak, the tribal leader of Keoghar. Now the news in detail. A revamped EOT crane was inaugurated by Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Rourkela Steel Plant on 17th August 2022 at Slag Yard of Steel Melting Shop 2. Present on the occasion were Mr. M.K. Mahanti, CGM Electrical, Mr. R.N. Rajendran, CGM Mechanical, Mr. T.P. Shivshankar, CGM SMS2 and HODs and other senior officers and employees of Steel Melting Shop 2, Crane Maintenance and FMM Department. It is noteworthy that the crane with 100-ton capacity was commissioned in the year 1996 and was being used by SMS2 department for slag handling. The crane had developed a crack and outlived its life. It was decided to revamp the crane by replacing both the auxiliary girders of the crane. Each girder has a length of 34.850 meters, depth of 1.9 meters and weighs about 16 tons. The major jobs carried out in the process included fabrication and replacement of both auxiliary girders, replacement of platform of main girder, complete overhauling and alignment of auxiliary trolley components, overhauling of main hoist, spreader beam, removal of operator cabin and total electrics revamping. Fabrication of such a long girder was carried out for the first time. Both the girders were erected with the help of two mobile cranes with the support of FMM department. All the components of the auxiliary trolley were overhauled and replaced. The entire revamping activity was carried out under the leadership of Mr. S.K. Panka, GM in charge, crane maintenance with the support of FMM and SMS2 departments. The 76th Independence Day was celebrated with patriotic fervour in the senior citizens' home Shaksham of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Yoga Guru Srimati Narayani Nayak hoisted the national flag on this occasion. Ms. Munmun Mitra GM CSR was the guest of honour. The chief guest in her speech emphasized on nurturing the Indian values of mutual respect, sympathy and empathy for building an India on strong moral values. Speaking on this occasion, Ms. Munmun Mitra said that while celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, one should remember the sufferings and sacrifices of the freedom fighters who brought us the freedom. Mr. Arjun Bhuiya paid tribute to the freedom fighters while Ms. Kavita Panda moderated the program. Mr. S. Hota proposed a vote of thanks at the end. It is worth mentioning here that RSP has been taking a number of activities under its CSR initiatives for the well-being of the residents of Shaksham situated at Sector 4. Regular health checkup camps, yoga sessions, indoor and outdoor activities are being organized to keep the inmates fit physically and mentally, apart from creating camaraderie amongst them. As a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the freedom fighters of Odisha, some well-known and some lesser known. Today's personality is Dharani Dhar Nayak, the tribal leader of Keoghar. Dharanidhar Nayak was born on 5th May 1864 in a remote tribal village Kusumita, 30 kilometers from Keoghar. The high school educated and trained surveyor from Cuttack Survey School worked in the Keoghar State Secretariat. This was the time when the king and the bureaucrats of Keoghar, backed by the Britishers, were exploiting the tribals. The growing dissatisfaction shaped the Bhuiya uprising in Keoghar. Those who protested were sent to gallows. It was at this time Dharani came to the forefront and led the revolt known as Dharani Meli. Dharani, however, lost the fight and was imprisoned at Cuttack Central Jail. After coming out of jail, he did not return to Keoghar. He spent the rest of his life in a hermitage near the palace of All King Banki, Mohana, Puri, till he died at the age of around 50. With this, we come to the end of this news bulletin. Namaskar.